Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Very good afternoon. These all these colors. You can select any color. Let's change this. And keep everything clean. Now we have two layers. One with this solid fill thing. One with this small color tone. Now we have to blend everything. There are like multiple ways to blend two, three colors together. So we can use a smudge or we can use a brush, any one of them. Like the smudge gives you nice effect. You can see sample all layer is on. Okay, you can create a separate layer and blend everything in a separate layer. With low intensity.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good option. This is like do it with smudge brush, or I can use a only brush and pick this in between color and this brush with low intensity, 50%, and start blending things nicely. Or I can use a smooth brush also to make it like soft, nice, blended. And this week is the last week, and this is the last assignment. And your final submission will be on next week, Wednesday, that is 16th. 16th will be a final submission. So in 16th, what you have to do, you have to like compile or like all the JPEGs. PSDs are not required. All the JPEGs, all the assignments, everything put together in one folder, zip it and upload it. Only JPEGs, no PSD. Name each and every JPEG properly. What was the task and your name? You can do like that, and in one folder. Everything together. That's like 16. 16 is the date, so you have 1 week of time. If you have anything pending, make sure finish it before that time, because from next week your next module going to start from Monday 14th. The next module going to start, most probably TEC going to start. So before that, finish everything. And TEC is like texturing for texture this thing, texture creation and advanced texture creation. That is something I most probably you have to start with, or Oro will start that, or window. So like by before next week, make sure everything finish everything, and keep everything together in one folder. And you can easily, if you like keep everything in one folder, you can easily identify what is finished, what is not finished, and make sure finish everything. Like, finishing is very important. Like, don't submit anything WIP and then ask for extra time. That's not going to happen. Every module, end of every module, you will have a like final submission date where you have to submit your files, and beyond that, until now, unless they're like some like mistake or something happened or already like informed thing, there won't be any consideration. And and then if you don't clear it properly, you might have to realign. Don't do that. There's a realign fee, so don't do that. Finish everything properly, clear it. This module is like the base. So for this digital art, there most probably there won't be a realignment, but if you don't clear it, you have to give a test, and then you have to clear it. And your TEC AAC depends on this. If that is the base for TEC AAC, for making tileable textures, or maybe some specific texture, adding dirt, adding removing lines, and all those sort of things will be part of that particular module. And how to create 3D model and apply your texture. I guess your digital modeling is also almost over, or maybe this is last week. So finish that as well. With that, these two will be combined in TEC AAC. Every module we're working, it will set the base for the next module. So it's very important to complete each and every module properly. And whenever you have this kind of multiple color tones and values, I prefer to use this brush because it gives me nice layering.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, I wasn't there yesterday, so could you tell me like what's the assignment?
This week assignment is this portrait we're doing, WIP, work in progress. That will be fine. And by next week, next week Wednesday, because this is the last week for digital art. The next week Wednesday by 16th, you have to submit, like compile all your assignments till date. Like from first we started with photo restoration, then vector, and all those things. Compile everything together in one folder. Only photo, only JPEG, no PSD. And your material study, your still life, your this props, or all those things, ocean bottle, everything compiled together in one folder and zip it and upload. I'll create a folder for that. That folder is not there. I'll create that today itself, so you can upload it there.
So
And
do we
this
have
will
to
just
choose the same picture that you're using or any other
any
pictures?
other you can choose if you want the same thing. Oh, I forgot to upload this PSG. I'll upload this PSG today. If you want to use the same thing, you can choose, or you can if you want to choose a separate different thing. But make sure it's like a similar feature. Like why were we taking this reason? It's a like old lady with lots of wrinkles, lots of discoloration, tonal values, and lots of textures are there. So make sure that whatever you're choosing, you need to have like a multiple color tone value, like old lady or old man or something else, or maybe a creature. So it should have these like complexity level wise, it should be equivalent. That's the only thing.
Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Okay. So I'm just printing all this thing. And like all these, you can see this cloth, they have a fabric texture. It's not flat. It's gradually becoming smooth and clean. So there are multiple ways to do it. What I can do, I can just simply paint it nicely, fill all those tones, just add those tones nicely, and then right, so it's like it's still like work in progress. I haven't finished it. I have to make it really smooth and clean. Then, okay, I can search for a fabric texture, or I can search for a seamless fabric texture. That also works perfectly. And the fibers are not that prominently visible, so let's pick something less visible. Villain. This one is just why it's not visible. I like this one, but this is very small. Okay, let's see. Copy. It will be pasted. I think you could duplicate it like this, or then merge, duplicate again, Control E, merge, and then change this to overlay or soft light, soft light, and mask it, soft brush, and mask out all the unwanted texture parts. Oh, sorry, 0. It was excessively gray. It should not be gray. It should be full black and white. And I can alt and click on this mask and see the mask as well. Then I can paint it and make sure it's like perfectly black. There's no gray points. do that. So it basically gives you this kind of texture very easily, uneven those fabric texture. For this, if needed, we can use a custom brush as well. Let's check if it works. So you can use some rough brush. Look at my bag. This is a brush. Basically gives me that unevenness. Zoom out and try to able to see slightly dark. Then try to identify all these patterns, shapes. Paint everything. Blend all the colors. Write the tone. To white because it's a round surface. So there will be a highlight point and there will be a shadow area. You see this like slightly bump. Both the edges are slightly dark. Center will be slightly lighter in tone. And all these lines, wrinkles, make sure blend them. They should not look like an outline. With age, eyes color becomes dull, greenish. On the second piece, quite dark. Blend all the tones, retain all these colors. can put another layer top of it, and now start blending nicely. Gently blend all the tones. Slight like this. You have to add the highlight. Select the paint. The skin is usually not this smooth. So for that, what we can do is we can take some brush, or maybe you can just simply modify the existing brush, some patchy brush where we have multiple patches, maybe something like this, or not exactly too much. Dot brushes. Yeah, so very I can use. Choose the brush size. To make it a bit noisy. So it gives you that feel of a skin, the small pores and all. So to like do it really nicely, refine away slowly, and this will be the last layer. Before that, you have to add blend all the colors nicely, and then we'll do it. Like if you're having difficulty with blending, so reduce opacity and then blend it nicely. It's all about like transition from one color to another color. Okay, and then we have to that 3%, we have 60 dollars percent, we have 15% and ship them. And just the folder. So as you can see, I have created a portrait a painting folder already. It's there. So I'll create one more thing for final solution. I'll change the date for that. And final submission and date is 16. So I'll start from 15. Okay, maybe I'll give you the entire time. So this like we can submit by 16. Let's make it 17. By 17th, it will the portal will close, so you can submit within that period of time. And JPEG only, no PSD. We have like 8 days time. You can see I have blended this section. Slowly you have to blend everything nicely. And this lines I can keep it, and slowly I'll blend it with my layer. So it won't look like an outline. Right now I can see it looks like an outline only. It should not look like an outline. And plus we have to add text for this. Add all tones, like blend it softly. For this I can use a soft brush because top of it is this texture will come. Each and every fold is treated separately. With puppet wrap, will wrap around this kind of texture to get the fabric, this kind of texture very easily. So you can just wrap around one section at a time. No need to have any like clean lines and all because it's the base. Like slowly, you can see slowly paint. You can get this kind of patchy effect, the skin effect. Then tones, the fine details also have to add gradually. So one step at a time. Add textures, add paint, add highlight and shadow, and then gradually add details one by one. First, blend all the colors, and then after blending, then start adding finer details. Like blending is very important because that is something will help you in the long run. Because any kind of color, any kind of texture, if you want to modify your existing texture to your own, customize it, you have to blend it nicely. So blending is very important. Work on your blending, how to blend two colors or two textures together. Do that properly, nicely, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I have created the folder. You can see like we have added all the shadow and all. So get this kind of feel, and with this overlay of texture gives you better this rougher edges and all these things. I can overlay another texture to get this kind of rough feel, this lines and all.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, it's tell me.
Sir, recording you'll send it on mail or in the module, sir?
Most of the recording, just give me a second. If you can see, already recording is there in Moodle. I have uploaded
Portrait
it
is
already.
there, sir.
Portrait one is not there. It's like only I'll add it today only. I'll add it. So by evening you'll get it.
Yes, sir.
So I'll upload it here. So you'll get all the recordings here. And plus I'll share a link of like maybe sometime I'll miss some recording or maybe just not in sequence, proper sequence. So I'll send you a playlist link as well. So you can just go through the playlist. So there you'll get all the things in proper date and all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Very soon.